So welcome back, everybody. And thank you for being patient as we waited, number one, through all of the presentations, which I hope you found as enlightening as we did, but then also for your patience as the judges proceeded with their deliberation. Everybody thought it was really great innovation and creativity from the teams. Your passion it came through in hordes, and I'm certainly glad that I was not in the shoes of the judges. But let's get to it. Granted, it's always a bit awkward to announce a winner virtually. We hope you can use your imagination to create a sense of anticipation and excitement in what really is an exciting moment, one that represents the climax of 10 days of hard work, a week of anticipation waiting for market decisions, and finally, the last stretch of preparation for the live presentations. So starting with the challenge stream, in third place, we have Green Fiends. So congratulations, Team Green Fiends. The judges thought your solution was practical. It was marrying the ideas with existing co-ops, so co-op solutions. So it really gave the solution a greater chance of success. So congratulations to you. And as such, you are going to be awarded the third place prize sponsored by Convergence. So the third place prize sponsored by CIBC, my apologies. In second place, we have Team Climb from Brazil. Congratulations. This was also a really exciting idea for the judges. They thought an app, it's so appropriate given the generations to come are so coordinated and connected to apps. It helps to create a community of anti-waste. That was really important to the judges, and they thought the impact would just be phenomenal. So hopefully you can get community adoption and drive that through. And so they are going to be receiving the second place prize sponsored by Sitco Fund Services for $4,000. And finally, we have in first place, drum roll, virtual, is Golden Marauders. Congratulations, team. The judges thought, they thought you were working on something that was very urgent. MERS is not well known, but is emerging. Nobody was thinking about coronavirus and COVID, and this is ultimately a different strain. And since it's emerging around the world, it is important for us to start thinking about that. So they thought, again, it would have a really great impact. It's urgent. And it's a local, simple, practical solution that would be accessible to your focus communities. So congratulations to you, and you are going to be receiving $6,000 in prize money sponsored by Convergence. So congratulations to all the teams on the challenge side. On the Datathon side, we have two teams that are eligible for winning. The second place team is Aurora. So congratulations, Team Aurora. The feedback from the judges was, the data was real, the analysis was solid and very topical, and you had some really great policy suggestions. So very well thought out, and congratulations to you, and you are eligible for the second place prize of $2,000 sponsored by Convergence. And for the final winner of the day, the first place prize goes to, I'm probably going to pronounce this wrong, but Partiki. They just thought your analysis was absolutely brilliant, and they thought, some of the solutions that you came up with, correlating colors of plastic to, what birds might consume. That was really unique and innovative. And how many years, and also including packaging, that on packaging, identifying how many years it would take for the plastic to disintegrate would be such new information for consumers, and would make consumers think twice about what they buy and how they use it and dispose of it. And you are eligible for the first place prize of $4,000 sponsored by Environics Analytics. So thank you to all of our sponsors as well as our judges who've helped bring this event to a close. I know all of you are in different time zones. That has got to be exhausting for you, but completely appreciate your support both for the teams as well as for this urgent issue. Just a quick word to the teams who presented today. Your passion for climate action came through in hordes. And my only hope is that you carry through with your projects, irrespective of whether you placed in the top 3. There was merit in every one of your solutions. The urgency of climate change demands small but meaningful actions by all of us, and your proposed solutions represent unbridled thinking that has the potential to make more than a small change. And to those teams who did not make it onto the podium to present today, your efforts, your ideas, and your willingness to participate in events such as these are to be celebrated and valued. Do not disregard your efforts. It takes courage, humanity, and strength to undertake a journey with uncertainty about the final outcome. Not making it to the top 10 is not failure. But remember this in the words of Winston Churchill: success is not final, failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts, and we hope that you will all continue with your ideas. With that, I thank you all again for attending, and we'll pass it on to Chami for closing comments.
Wow, what an amazing day. Wow, you guys are awesome. Thank you so much for putting in such an incredible effort. I have no words. It's such a shame that we're unable to do this in person so that everyone could feel the energy and the vibe. But nonetheless, I must say, the way these students think with their fresh perspectives brings brand new ideas to the table. Ideas that, when matched with the minds of our experts, can create exponential change. But what really stood out for me was the empathy and the compassion that these students had with respect to the issue of climate change. Let's face it, there are many talented people in the world today who are capable of developing quite innovative solutions. But that is meaningless unless it is backed by a strong desire and willingness to impact change. Something that these students, and I must add, brilliant students, had an abundance of, for sure. Hopefully, all the teams taking part in the challenge enjoyed themselves, learned a lot about teamwork, and built their skill sets for the future, regardless of where you were in the rankings. Most importantly, we hope you take to heart what you have learned about climate change and its impact for all our generations, and transform your life to be one that is respectful and protective of our natural resources and prioritizes action to heal over acceptance of status quo. So I hope you took my messages of implementing practical measures to heart after my call to action at the Challenge for Climate Action conference. I hope your wardrobes have slimmed down. I hope you only shop for food you will definitely eat. And I hope you have sincerely reduced your single-use plastic. Save our earth and save our oceans. Everyone can make a meaningful difference, but you, the youth of our time and the great minds of the future, have the power to change the world. We have been organizing annual community challenges over the last few years. Last year we focused on digital inclusion, this year on climate change, and for next year's challenge, we really welcome your ideas on what we should focus on. So please, by all means, email us on challenges@Convergence.tech. Would love your ideas on what we should do for next year. Before we conclude, a huge thank you to all our experts, mentors, markers, the committee, judges, for your absolute generous contribution of your time. And a huge thank you to my team for your passion and dedication. A special thank you to Alex and Maryam, who've gone above and beyond many sleepless nights putting this together. A huge thank you to all our sponsors, CIBC, Citco, and Environics Analytics. To all the students on this call, I think the future is in great hands. Well done. You are all winners and inspirations. I will leave you with some thoughts from Margaret Atwood, words that have stayed with me throughout the experience. I think calling it climate change is rather limiting. I would call it everything change. Thank you again, and remember, the future is ours to make. Thank you so much.